you're not exempt from the struggle. So you have to hustle and still have the faith and fortitude necessary to keep going despite all that you keep going through. You're going to be made tougher through all the kinds of trials and tribulations that are going to come your way. Things that you can only explain because you will have the experience of them. You think this is hard and you can't imagine it getting any harder, but it's going to. It's going to get worse than whatever you can even imagine worse could be, no matter your intentions or what you think you deserve or what you've already dealt with. The thing is that there are some things that have to be done that only you can do. And doing them is about what it does to reward and benefit everyone else, not what you yourself gets. But you ain't make it this far because anyone can make it this far. You made it this far because this is the far that you could handle. You have survived what you survived due to you having a certain purpose in your life. No one else can write the part of the story that you are. And you made it this far to be the example. But they're still not going to understand you. It ain't gonna make a bit of sense what you've done, how you're doing it, and the things that you have had to do along the way just for them to tell you to keep being, keep doing, and keep going. It is going to seem like no one understands, comprehends, believes, or wants to have anything to do with what you have to suffer or sacrifice. So you'll feel separated, silenced, and shut down. But you will just have to keep showing. Keep showing the resilience and the grit, the relentless intention, the tenacity, the strength, the courage, the determination, and the proof that it works. All the while struggling, desperate, and on the verge of surrendering to the sadness and sickness of certain situations with a smile that is making it hard to prove that it hurts. For you at least. Because all they'll see is you overthinking, overworking, overdoing, and overcoming what they would have been over and done with. Sometimes you'll have to overcompensate, overestimate, and overcommit yourself trying to get over the bumps that you'll have to hop over just to have a shot at having any shot at all. But they'll act like you ain't done shit. You'll be held to a standard and a set of expectations that don't seem fair, but are going to be non-negotiable when it comes to your route. And all you're going to be able to do is do it. While they can and they will say a whole bunch of things about you and what you are or aren't capable of to contradict or just be confrontational. Just watch what comes out of your mouth. Because whether you see it or not, you see it already. What you have to do, what it means to you, and what you have to go through is all necessary in a specific assignment of yours. The reason being is so that you have what it takes to take this on. So you have to be it already. And before you have it, you're going to have to deal with all of what comes with already having it. It ain't personal. It's just the stuff that not another person can do. You're either going to accept that or spend a really long time accepting that and have to add a bunch of extra and extraordinary stuff to the list, a list of the things that you already have to get. Meanwhile, you're the fixer, the healer, the listener, the consoler, the secret holder. Everyone comes and complains to you. You're going to have to be careful with getting and being comfortable as the one that cares so much, though, because eventually you can become a complainer too. But they won't believe you. They will challenge you on what you are complaining about, make note of you smiling while you're doing it, and make it seem like you think this is a game. But that's because what you see as your struggle and the way they see you struggle will struggle to ever be seen similarly. And to be honest, it just isn't the same. But this is what you should be doing. Whatever this is, because only you can, only you are, and only you will until you're done and ready to do what you have to do next. But here's what you need to do now, though. Stop complaining. Stop complaining about having to do it, especially while you're doing it. You don't have to do any of that. If you would just do what you do best. And be rest assured that you're doing it and going through it and having to be it because you're the one that is supposed to. You cannot be okay with that. Procrastinate, prolong, and postpone it until you're forced to do your part. Or you can be okay with it, push through it, accept your power, recognize your purpose, and put yourself in the right place and position, and then be the one to get it done because you chose to.